Hey, what's up YouTube? Jonathan Southern here, and sorry about the messy hair first of all, but today I'm going to be talking about the Duraflex Bomber side skirts for the Miata, more specifically the 99 to 05. So first of all, the reason I'm doing this video is because I looked it up. There's no forum, no Reddit, non-Miata.net, nothing about it. All I've read was just Duraflex, you gotta do work, but nothing else. I've never saw fitments or people trying to do it. And so I thought I'd progress, try to give some tips. Also, shout out to Jimmy Has No Garage. He actually did a Duraflex on his Miata, but he has an NA, so it's completely different. But he kind of inspired me to just go balls into this build, so we'll see how it goes. So here we have the side skirt. I mean, pretty standard. It's fiberglass. It came gel coated. It's peeling away. Whatever. I'm gonna have to get it repainted anyways, or it's not even painted, but you know what I mean. Just from first impressions, it's pretty thick on here, which I wasn't expecting. And then I'm not sure what to do with this center part because I'm not sure how it lines up to the car. I actually have it just propped up just so I would see how it looked in the first place. I mean, it would look nice if it fit perfectly, but just a couple key points. I noticed that it seemed to be a little bit longer, like an inch out here, and then maybe about half an inch here. So I'm probably gonna have to cut it off, but I'm gonna try cutting off this side first before I cut off vertically, just to see if it might be that, because it's just, yeah. Also, you can tell this is slightly angled. It's not even straight, it's curved, so I know I'm gonna have to do probably some cutting there, because first of all, I don't even want the side skirt to be sticking out from that. I kind of want it to fade into the car, so we'll see how that goes. So quick update, got a better idea of how it should fit. I placed the jack so it's actually more, I can do precise vertical leveling, and then I just placed that so it won't fall forwards. But yeah, just doing slight adjustments. The spaces on the sides growing down, but I think the first cut I'm gonna do is actually right here. You can see that it's just rubbing against the fender right here. So I also might place tape along here, so whenever I keep on moving this up and down, I won't scratch the fender, which is probably a good idea. But yeah, see you in 2 minutes. Okay, so I have been trimming this down. I've been using this little rotor saw. This is actually a grinder. I have a saw coming in through Amazon in 2 days, but it fits a lot better. I mean, obviously it's still rough, but I just want to get the general outline before I start doing the precise stuff. But yeah, it is not fun. It is not fun to work with fiberglass. The stuff gets in your eyes and everything. Okay, after about 40 minutes worth of work, I think I'm starting to get the general fit for it. So, it's just a clamp to hold it in meanwhile. But at least this time can hold. The main problem right now, I think, is going to be this door hinge, because as soon as I close it, I can't even close it because let me get a flashlight. Okay, back with the flashlight. So you can see that the door at the bottom over here is actually rubbing against, so I'm not sure if I'm supposed to cut the bumper or if because there's no physical way I can move this forward, since that would just require cutting all of this off. So I think I might just have to cut along this edge right here. About a week since I worked on the car, but 20 minutes in, back today. A lot better. So the main issue right now is this door jamb right here. So like I was talking earlier, you can see that it's scraping. Even though I'm thinning it out, it's probably about like 3 millimeters thick right now. It still doesn't seem to have enough room. So, but I think as far as the fender sides, they're good. So this is good. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fiberglass this later on and put more fiberglass and then sand it down so I get the perfect fitment. Because as I was saying earlier, this is kind of a rough sketch. Right here is gonna need a lot more because I just cut it down too thin. That was the first one I was ever working on. But this is gonna fall right now because I'm gonna open the door. But the main issue I still have is with this seal is alright. I finally got a bolt in. Right now there's just a bolt, a washer, and then I put a nut right behind it because there's actually a space. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a space right here. So there's nothing for the bolt to actually hook onto. So that's why I put the nut there. But if you have any suggestions on how to make this more discreet, I might spray paint the bolt or get black bolts or whatever, just to make it more hidden, but for now it's just there. But if you have any ideas on how to make this more discreet, then let me know in the comments for sure. I don't know if I'll have something by then. But yeah, so I'm just gonna put one bolt on the top here, one bolt on the front, and then it's time to do fill in the holes with Bondo and all the finishing work. Yep. Ready? I'm back with the car again. Just an important note. So I got both screws in on both sides, but it took me a while, but I feel pretty dumb for this. But an important note is you should use these screws, which are self-drilling. So I got these from Lowe's. They're like $7, metal to metal. Before I was using these screws, I made like a tiny pilot hole and I would try to get these through. Didn't work, but these self-thread. So I feel pretty dumb for not knowing that, but I guess okay, wait.
There's a turkey over there.
Oh, hey turkey. Okay, well the important thing, like I said earlier, is to use a self-tapping screw. But we learn from our mistakes. So also, since I'm not gonna be really drilling in on the side of the car right here, I'm not gonna be drilling on the side of the car right here. I decided to get double-sided tape. So for when I'm all done, I'm gonna use this extreme side. But since I'm gonna be taking it on and off, I decided to get a lighter version. So this is like for 15 pounds. This is for 30 pounds. But yeah, so far it's holding up. Now it's time to Bondo it, and then yeah, everything should be ready after that. All right, 2 screws on each side. 1, 2. Ignore these holes that I clearly missed. And then we have 1, 2, and already without the adhesive, this thing is like, I can't even shake it at all. So that thing's pretty solid on there. Like I said, next step is Bondo, and then to deal with the door situation where there's just a gap. So yeah. Finally got all the gaps closed, and what ended up having to happen was I put Bondo on this side, which looks fine, but I also had to put fiberglass underneath, and I put Bondo on top of the fiberglass because the gap was so big. And then I also cut this on the side so it looks a lot better. Eventually I'm gonna blend this into the car so it looks better, but for the most part, everything is looking pretty good. And huge thanks today to my girlfriend, because she helped out a bunch. So yeah, it is midnight right now, and I'm very tired. But I got the second door seal done in about 6 hours as compared to the first one, because the second one is just basically copying. Yeah, so this is the second door seal. It's all bonded up, so waiting for it to dry, and then I'm just gonna sand it and paint it. I already painted the other side. Let me show you. All right, I have my trusty light right here, but here's the other side. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty happy with the fitment. It's just, I just spray painted it black to cover the Bondo, but eventually I plan to vinyl wrap the whole car in a couple of months, so I'm not really too worried about it. So right now, remember, 2 screws, adhesive tape along the middle, and then 2 screws right there. But yeah, look at this. It fits pretty good, and you can hardly tell it is Bondo, so I'm pretty happy with that too. But yeah, later on, as soon as I get the other door seal done, I'm probably gonna just do a quick video of me driving around with the side skirts. It looks nice, very happy. Was the side skirts worth it? Like I said, I bought them for like $150 to $200, and I probably spent like in total 4 days working on it, just trying to get it on. I mean, with me, I don't have a lot of money, but I do have a lot of time, so I would say yeah, it's worth it. But once again, just overall, I do recommend it, and shout out to Jimmy Has No Garage again for inspiring me to take on the Duraflex on the Miata. It was harder than it looks, but do I regret it? Not at all. And I think people actually make it harder than it looks. So all you need is a lot of patience, but in the end it pays off. So once again, thank you, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Nice and whoa, what is that? Oh! Yo! Insane. Yo! Oh! There's that cool guy again. Yo! Oh, he's pulling in. Ooh! Yo, look at that. Oh! Yo, look at that. That's so cool. Yo. Oh! Oh, yeah. I'm just kidding. That's my brother. That's my brother. That's why I told him. So good!
Huge thanks to my brother for recording that. Dang. She's gonna look super, super nice as soon as I get that on. Yep.